Hello PokeMoshPit, Shofu here bringing you a crazy black and white style battle against Wilechase. Let's get into it. So, yeah, he's a female in this game because he likes to cross dress. Just kidding. He sent out a Hippowdon and I'm going to send out my Rupushin. And, yeah, I'm just going to go straight for the Grass Knot. And I know what you guys are thinking if you've been keeping up with the black and white updates. You guys are thinking, Rupushin can't learn Grass Knot, and if he can, it's not going to do that much to a Hippowdon. This is actually my Zoroark, and Zoroark's ability lets him copy the 6 Pokemon in your party's appearance and nickname. So it's one of my favorite Pokemon so far. But I knew he would switch out, so I'm going to go for the Night Burst, which does 85 damage. And he switches into a Sazandora to resist whatever move I would do, because I guess he figured out I'm a Zoroark now. And it does quite a bit, because Zoroark's special attack is actually pretty nice, and I do have a Life Orb. But now I'm just going to go for the Focus Blast to kill that thing off, even though I like it. That thing's one of my favorite Pokemon too. So yeah, kill him off. And yeah, so I'm off to a great start because he thought my lead was a Rupushin when in fact it was a special attacker. But now he's going to send in a Daruma, so now I have to switch because I know he's Scarfed, and I also thought he would go for the U-turn. So I switch into my Rotom, which is actually electric and fire now, and because of that I resist the U-turn, but also because of that I take a quarter from Stealth Rock. But anyway, since I'm Scarfed, I'm going to stay in and go for the Shadow Ball, but he's going to switch into his Hippowdon as Death Fodder, so he could probably bring in the appropriate Pokemon to try and kill me next turn, because I'm pretty sure he thought I was Scarfed. So now he sends out a broken Pokemon called Doriyuzu, and his ability Sand Throw allows him to have double the speed in Sandstorm. So his speed is at 604 right now, which is freaking ridiculous, because now he has a Swords Dance, and that thing also has base 135 attack. But I stay in and go for the Shadow Ball. This nothing, because Shadow Ball doesn't have stab anymore. He's going to go for the Metal Claw and get an attack raise. I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball, and he's going to kill me with another Metal Claw now, despite me resisting that by 4 because I am electric and fire now, so it actually does absolutely nothing the first time. But now he's at +4, so I'm going to send in my real Rupushin now, the monster with 2 rocks in his hand, and I'm going to go for the Mach Punches to take that thing out. And that mole is pretty much the only reason I carry Rupushin on every single one of my teams, or I carry the Water and Electric Rotom on every single one of my teams just to stop that mole because it's so broken. But he's going to send out his Gengar now. I'm not scared at all of it because I am careful, because this is a bulk up Rupushin. And look at that, a stab, Life Orb, Shadow Ball doesn't even do half. I'm going to go straight for the payback, and I'm going to take out that Gengar in one hit, even though I didn't get any bulk ups yet and I have no attack EVs. Rupushin is a freaking monster. He's also one of my top favorite Pokemon of this generation. He's going to send out his Daruma now. I know he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, so I'm just going to stay in and go for the Mach Punch. Does about 2/5, I'd say. The Flare Blitz is definitely going to kill me because it's so overpowered that there's no way in hell I would ever be able to survive something like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna send out my own Daruma. I'm gonna go for the Psychic because I thought he would stay in and Flare Blitz me again, because I didn't think he had anything for my Daruma. And since I go for the Psychic, it does nothing to disarm me. But my plan was for him to go for Flare Blitz, bring me below half of my HP, for me to change into Daruma mode and then go for the Psychic and take him out, but that plan did not work. But anyway, since he brought in his Starmie, I have to switch out to my Sazandora. But the Sazandora is not a Sazandora, it's a Zoroark, as you're about to see. See how that is so awesome. I really hope he doesn't. I really hope he's OU. I'll keep him on every single team. Nobody will know what's coming. But I'm gonna send out my Terrakion now, which is one of the 3 legendary guys in this game. I think so. I'm going to go for the Rock Polish just so I can outspeed his Daruma, because I know I can take that Starmie out with a Stone Edge, because Stone Edge from this guy is Stab, because he's actually Rock and Fighting. That's a pretty cool type combination. So I go for the Stone Edge, and it's definitely going to be more than enough to take that Starmie out. So he has one guy left, and it's Daruma. And since I have the Rock Polish up, I know I'm faster. So that's going to be a good game, Wild Chase. So comment, rate, subscribe, like, just all that good stuff. See you guys. Deuces.